Hello, welcome back to Out on That Line podcast. And this week, we're going to be talking about Afroman once again, folks. But first, I need to introduce my co-hostest with the mostest. It's Alex. How you doing this week?
Oh, Jeff. Excuse me for a moment. I gotta wash down some of that lemon pound cake. It tastes so nice in my belly. Thank God that sheriff didn't shoot that pound cake to death and then eat it. Yeah, we're pro fro on this podcast. We've always loved Afroman. You know,
You could say that we stand by our Afroman.
we stand by our Afroman, which is
Yeah.
why when Jeff dug this one up, we knew we just had to do this episode. Functions even, I guess, as like PR for the album and like a plug for the album as opposed to even like a review. So how did you had you known about this one prior to sending it to the group?
I did not. I think I was just on a random Reddit thread going over the whole defamation lawsuit situation and saw somebody, people were talking about Afroman songs, and then everybody's saying crazy rap, and then everyone's saying Because I Got High and Palmdale for the real ones. And somebody said, well, all of those songs are great, but if you haven't seen this album, you all should check it out. So then I went and looked, and of course it's called Save a Cadillac, Ride a Homeboy, of which he does just not even cover versions, just like his own versions of a bunch of classic country songs. It runs all of 22 minutes, but it is 22 minutes of pure bliss and joy.
22 minutes well spent.
Yeah.
It's basically like if you sucked the crippling mental illness out of Wesley Willis and gave him access to like these same kind of tools, like upgrade, like but barely upgrade from a Casio keyboard. This is like very simple at home kind of stuff in the same vein as Lemon Pound Cake, Randy Walters' The Son of a Bitch, Lick 'em Low Lisa, like all the classic hits. Very much like a prototype for what those were gonna be. I mean, it's when we were talking about like, oh, let's review the Afroman country cover album, we eventually came to the conclusion we're like, what is there to say really other than there's an Afroman country reimagining album and it's 22 minutes long. What are you still doing here? Go listen to it. It's not a world beater. It's not a world breaker. It's not even necessarily always particularly clever as in pieces, but the whole is a whole lot greater than the sum of its parts. And there are some truly memorable moments on this thing.
I'm just going to run through the track list for everybody. So starting off, track 1, Dong of the South. Track 2, Hang My Ass in the Morning. Track 3, Thank God I'm a Homeboy. Track 4, Stand By Your Afro Man. Track 5, Grow Up to Be Homeboys. That might be my favorite on this entire album.
I think so.
He does his Willie impression on that one. It's fantastic. Track 6, A Homeboy Can Survive. And then track 7, Save a Cadillac, Ride a Homeboy. Just truly, I think the lyrics, there's some really funny Afroman moments in these songs. They are not, I don't think there was a very high level in particular of an attention to detail put into all of these things. I think he just realized these are probably all songs that he liked anyway and decided it'd be funny if he just did the Afroman thing with them. And boy, did he.
I think it's similar to, to give away a little inside baseball. We're recording a couple episodes tonight, and we're going to talk about Sturgill Simpson's Sound and Fury at the end of the night. And I would say that that's actually a thread that connects him through time and space to Afroman, is just like the fuck it, I'm going to do what I want, and I'm going to do it myself kind of mentality. I mean, this is like a weird, like, what wild hair did Afroman get across his ass? He was like, I'm going to do this.
Yeah.
But the idea that this even exists is funny. And then each song is like funny. It doesn't reach the heights of like the cleverness of Colt 45, which you may listen to that song and go, is that clever? And I would argue 100%.
Oh, yeah.
It's Bloodhound Gang levels of like lyrical craftsmanship. Like that has to be there, or it's just some crappy song.
You got to be real smart to sound that dumb.
You got to be real smart to sound that dumb. I said in grad school, the first day, one of my professors was like, write down 3 movies you wish you'd written. And one of the ones I put was Dumb and Dumber. And she was like, you have to explain that to me. And I said, you have to be really, really fucking smart to make a movie that is that dumb and that funny about it. That movie does not work if you let actual dumb people write it.
Mm-hmm.
Got to have a smart driving force. And Afroman knows how to go all in behind a dumb, silly idea and just get what he wants out of it. So if it's to shit on the Adams County, Ohio police force, then by God, that's what he's going to do. If it's going to be to do his best Willie, he's going to do his best Willie. I don't know. It's artistic self-indulgence, creative masturbation. Who asked for this? No one asked for it, but you're going to get it and you're going to be glad that you did. It's worth taking the time to listen to.
Yeah, I think both this album and the whole courtroom situation he found himself in really truly the highlights of the last couple weeks for me.
Absolutely. We really realized the true value of our good friend Afroman. And he sends his regards. We bring them to you on his behalf.
You'll smell him before you see him, folks.
Absolutely. I have a lot of friends you can say that about.
Yeah, too many, one might say.